I'm gonna wait a minute or two. My timing is truly off now because I was really struggling with the lights. I don't know, this is such a weird problem. I've never had this before where the lights are on, the batteries are charged, and yet it was making me look like a ghost. Just very weird problem to have. But anyway, so I really wanted to talk about, do you see how the camera has started to do that again? But anyway, so I'm here to talk about how to live the life that you want and how to manifest the things that you really, really, truly want. And it's not really a rocket science, but maybe it's a little bit of quantum science, quantum physics, in other words. So, how do you actually start to live the best life that you want? So, now here is one little myth or a misconcept that people usually have, which is, let me figure this thing out and then I'm gonna be happy and do this. Let me get this thing sorted and then I'm gonna be happy and do the other thing. The same goes for us girls, and this is what we do with our education, with our career choices. We also do this in our relationships. Many, many, many single ladies, including myself at one point, we were always like, let me figure out my struggle first. Let me figure out my career first. Oh my God, I have these exams first. I have this first and I have that first. And only then I'll be able to look at the man and maybe manifest the relationship. Right now, I am totally closed off for that department of my life. I think I have been guilty of doing this actually my whole life. Honestly. I would always say, okay, wait a minute, I have to do this thing first, and then I'm going to do the other thing. Let me sort this thing out first, then I'm going to do the other thing. And so what I would do unconsciously, what I'm doing here is basically I'm blocking that thing from even happening because I've put that on hold with my mind, and energetically I've put that thing on hold, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me sort this thing first out, and then I do that. We do that with jobs. We also do that actually. You know what? Where we do this the most, especially as girls, we do that the most in relationships, and we also do that in marriage. Especially the girls who think that they are a little late to the game of marriage, for example. We have always been the ones that have been very busy working, career, job, exams, this exam, that course, this session, this coaching, this program, that program. There's always something going on with our life. So we always keep that relationship department on hold because we are like, wait a minute, let me solve this thing first, and then I'm going to look into that thing. So this is a circle that we just keep on playing this game. And it never really works out in our favor because what it does, it just elongates that thing from ever even happening. And then one day you realize, wait a minute, I needed to understand all this time that I can't really put things on hold and do one thing at a time. I have to be ready and open for different things of life at the same time. Does that make sense? And it's so, so simple to manifest. We guys are manifesting literally all day long, every single day of the week and every single week of the year and month. We are always manifesting, whether it's good stuff or even the bad stuff. Whatever bad stuff happens, we usually bring that about with our negative thoughts, the doubts, the insecurities, the self-doubts, and the questioning that we always do with ourselves. Do I really want it? I'm not sure. You know that turbulent feeling that you get when you really want something, but at the same time you're like, I'm not even sure if I really want it. Okay, wait a minute. I want it desperately, actually. But am I even ready? I'm not even sure. You don't even understand, but energetically, you're literally blocking that thing from even ever happening. So what you're manifesting is all the negativity around you, like unwanted things are coming your way, and you don't understand why and how people are actually manifesting the things that they really want. But here I am, I'm manifesting, but I'm manifesting the things that I don't want. And I'm telling you, it really does work. You are actually manifesting things that you don't want because the things that you want, you have turbulent feelings towards those things. And until and unless you don't realize and understand, okay, wait a minute, I need to stop this questioning and double thoughts and double questioning and self-doubts, until and unless I don't stop that process, I can't manifest that thing. And now let me actually get my other phone. Hold on a second, guys, and see if my live is going smoothly, because today has been a struggle to even start off this live. Okay, so let's see how Yeah, okay. I do see that I'm live. Do you guys see these beautiful flowers at the end? At the back, I mean, at the end, at the back. Mm-hmm. See, the camera did it again. But anyhow, here I am. All right, so I was talking about Sana. Okay, I do see that I'm live and everything, so you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, now I really wanted to also share a personal, very fun thing that just happened to me a few days ago, which is really funny because just about I think 3 days ago I was like, oh my god, I've had like very weird hard days. I think it was last week. Actually the past 2 weeks have been very work and this and that, you know, lots of stuff like that. And so I was like, all of a sudden, just 2 3 days ago, I'm like, you know what, I actually want to decide today that I want to be like extremely happy, and nothing that happens today is gonna phase me and take away the happiness that I have today. It was an intention that I set in the morning straight away, and I was like, okay, nothing can move me away from my place. I am standing right here, and my decision is to stand and have a grip on myself and be very happy. No matter who and what happens, no matter who tries to even bring me down, or no matter who is even going to be rude to me or anything, today is just going to be my day, period. It was this intention that I set in the morning. And then I got ready. I took the day very smooth and slow. So I got ready, and I was doing things like slowly, you know, getting ready, dressing up, and really taking my time. I was not rushing, and I was not gonna let myself feel guilty about not rushing either. You know, sometimes it happens to me, especially where you want to do things very quickly, because if you take too much time, it's like, oh my god, I'm guilty of wasting time. I want to do things quickly. And that's one thing you need to actually stop if you want to manifest and just be a bit more peaceful or whatever. You need to get into that energy. You know, you need to get into the energy of, okay, everything is fine, and no matter what happens, you know, I'm fine. I don't need to rush, number one. Number two, why is there any rush in the first place, you know? So I'm gonna be happy today. And you have to decide, okay, whatever the hell happens today, this is it. I'm just gonna be happy. I'm not budging, I'm not moving. That's it. And it's so funny, I was also thinking that, you know what, today I'm gonna think about all the wonderful amazing things that I can think of. And I'm thinking about the most randomest things ever. I'm thinking, oh, it's been so many days, it's been a few weeks actually, I didn't really get fresh flowers. To be honest, I'm not that person who likes to buy her own flower. I know many girls do that. That's a wonderful thing. I never really had to buy my own flowers. There was a point where I had a subscription also, you know, but then I stopped because I do often get flowers anyway. So I thought, okay, it's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I didn't really get any flowers. So I'm just thinking, wait, it will be nice. It will be so wonderful if I actually just get flowers today. But the funny thing is, I never really buy my own flowers. So I'm just thinking, you know what? Doesn't even matter how I'm gonna get them. Don't worry. I'm just thinking, oh my god, it will be so nice if I get wonderful flowers today. And that's just all I'm thinking. Why is my live kind of not working on my other phone? Is it actually working? Yes, it is. Okay, yes, it's working. Okay. So, I'm thinking it will be wonderful if I get some flowers today. And I'm not even thinking about how, where, when. Not concerned. I'm just thinking what I want today. Then I'm thinking it will be so nice that if I get out of the house today and there will be sunshine, even though the forecast doesn't even tell me that it's going to be sunshine, but it will be nice if I go out and if I step out and there will be sunshine and there will be the nicest weather, and then I'll get the most beautiful flowers ever, and it will be so nice that also if I step out of the house today and I can just read a book and be peaceful and have fun and enjoy some nice tea. And I love my chai. I love making chai at home. If you guys have seen my previous vlog also, I told you guys how I make my chai, but the spice chai, especially for winter now. So I'm thinking about these little wonderful things. So I go out, and now I meet a friend. She has been planning to go out with me for, a while, and it just kind of never happens 'cause she's a doctor and I'm always doing my own thing. So sometimes we make a plan, but it never really happens. So this time it's been more than a month I haven't met her. So we all of a sudden just make a quick plan and we just meet up randomly. I had the most wonderful time, the most wonderful day. We went shopping, we went Selfridges, then we went to Primark. I shared that a few days ago in my stories also. I love my lashes from Primark. I love socks from They have like some of the things are just wonderful. So I sometimes pay a visit there and get all these small little things like cotton pads. I like that Primark has those thick cotton pads that I don't get from any other shop. So there are certain signature things that I only get from that place, enough that it lasts me for a month or two. Including lashes, by the way. The Flutter lashes are really nice, and they're usually out of stock, to be honest. I don't know why, but they're really nice. So I go there with her. So we see loungewear and like random things. So we ended up buying a lot of things that I didn't plan anyway. But it was a fun day. And now we go to this nice place and we have nice food, and it was so wonderful that I cannot explain to you in words at the moment how amazing it was. Everything that I was searching for, I found. Everything I was looking for, I found even more things that could be so useful for me. Like there was this really nice pink massager at Primark, and I'm like, okay, it's like this little pink tool. I will post a picture on my Instagram. It's the most useful thing ever. It's this little tool that you can actually use for massage, you know. And my mom especially gets like backache a lot, so I usually do massage her, or my siblings or whatever. So often we massage her feet or her back and stuff, so especially at night before we go to sleep. So I thought this will be so useful because sometimes massaging takes so much energy and time. So this will be easy. All you have to do is just like grab the tool and just go like this on the skin, and it'll be fine. So I saw that, I got that for my mom as well. And I'm so happy. Literally all the things, everything I see today, everything I find today is just wonderful. And then we go at this beautiful place. We had other plans to have food, but then we just ended up at this random cafe. I can't remember what it was called, but it was nice Turkish cafe. They had nice food and everything was super nice. The manager there was super nice and he started talking to us as well. And I was just glowing differently that day, and everything was different. And then while I was also smelling some fragrances at Selfridges, there was this wonderful person that was checking out some sunglasses and stuff, and he started to talk to us and just kind of just appreciating us. Ladies, you guys look beautiful, have a lovely day and stuff like that. So we were just having fun, talking, laughing, shopping, whatever. And people can see when you glow that way, right? They love to pay you compliments like that. And especially if you set your intention in the morning already. Okay, you know what? Today is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to shine all day. I'm going to glow all day. And I'm going to get all the compliments that one can think of. And I'm going to receive flowers today. I'm going to get everything I want today. And so that's exactly kind of what happened. We had so much fun that day. Every single step of the way, it was just fun. And we were just laughing sometimes for no reason, because it was just fun. The energy was just different. So we have food. The manager is nice. The waiter, everyone is just amazing to us that day. Out of the blue moon, like people just coming towards us, you see? And I'm telling you this because we talk about ladies stuff, right? So for a lady, for a girl, no matter what age, when you set an intention of really being very, very happy, it's funny because you glow so differently. And when you glow that way, everything just automatically manifests. By the end of the trip, I think we were at Marks and Spencer's, and I don't even remember. We just had to get some random stuff, bread and butter, whatever. Um, so I see these beautiful flowers there, which I'll show you guys in a minute. I see these flowers there, and there was so many bouquets like you have at Marks and Spencer's, right? And I'm looking at the white ones. I'm like, oh my god, I love white, but then I also love color. So I'm looking at the flowers just randomly, with no intent to buy the flowers, by the way, because I told you guys I have never bought my own flowers ever. Maybe just once, but really never. It's just something I like to receive. You know what I'm saying? I think flowers is just one of those things. It's great when people buy it for themselves. I mean, But yeah, flowers has never been on my list of buying the things. It, it's never been on my list to buy, if that makes sense. So I'm looking at the flowers, and literally my friend is like, no, wait a minute, these are the prettiest ones. You need to get these. Let me get you these. And I'm like, a girl never, I'm just thinking to myself, a girl never really gave me flowers. That's like the weirdest thing ever. It's never happened. Does that make sense? Like, I have never had any girlfriend give me actually flowers. And she's just, let me get you these ones. This is the ones you're getting. I'm like, oh, are you sure? That's so sweet. Thank you. She actually just got me the flowers, which is so unusual. It never happened to me. You know, that we are just at this random grocery store. We didn't even plan to step in anyway, but now we are here looking at random things for, you know, for the kitchen, like for the pantry. And now we're just looking at random flowers, and I'm just like, oh my god, these are so pretty. And we're just talking to each other, and all of a sudden she's buying me the flowers. And ladies and gentlemen, here are the flowers. Look at those. They are so gorgeous. They are very colorful, very pretty. Okay, ignore that. I just put it there just like that for no reason. Um, these are the flowers. And it was just last night, so I still didn't put them in any vase or anything because I just thought they would stay fresh in their own water like this. But I think now I should put them in like a vase, maybe today or tomorrow. But look at this, they are so gorgeous, and I was so happy. But you see how I just had an intention of just having a good day, and I was thinking about all the pretty things that I would like to have today, which was flowers, which was to have a really good day, which was to have like a laughter all day, which was to have nice chai, nice tea as well, which we did, and it was amazing. And you guys know my struggle with tea is just really weird because every time I step out of the house, it's like I keep complaining, oh my god, there's never any chai, you know. Every place you go to, yes, you get English breakfast tea, but not really like the chai, you know. So I'm always struggling to actually get chai from a place when I step out of the house, and it's always my common complaint basically. But that day, the chai is amazing. My time with my friend is amazing. I'm glowing differently, and everybody's being attracted to me, and everybody's paying us compliments and coming towards us because we are kind of like the center of attention today. And not that we were dressed way too extravagant. Yes, we both look very fancy, which I think we always do. I like to dress up and stuff anyway. So yeah, it was just a whole different vibe. So do you understand where I'm coming from when I say this to you? Set a little intention in the morning when you start off your day and just be like, you know what, today is my day. Today I'm going to shine differently, I'm going to glow differently, I'm going to get whatever the hell I want. But wait a minute, what do I want? Today it will be wonderful if I get this done. Today will be wonderful if I receive this. Today will be wonderful. I mean, I wish that I had put an intention for lots of money that day because I could have gotten that too. My intention only was very limited. I'm like, I'm gonna be happy, we're gonna have a laugh, I'm gonna find my chai outside of the house today, and I'm gonna get flowers today. And all these four things happened and even more, you know. Everything I was looking for, I found things easily, found even more things. Everything was wonderful. Guys, if you guys can see me, can anybody just like say hello? Can you guys see me? If somebody can just like comment below, that would be really nice. You know. Which video is this one here? Okay, I'm getting some comments under the video that I just deleted because that one was just not working, guys. So let me delete that video. This is crazy because your channel really doesn't work very well if you start deleting too many videos from the channel. But I have to do this because it's the old one. But anyhow, let me delete that. How do you delete a video? This is so weird. Delete from YouTube. There you go. Yeah, I have deleted that, and now here we are. But it will be wonderful if whoever is watching can also leave some comments so we can like do like an interactive live. the girls that usually are live here with me when I am live, I just can't see them today. So today is a very different atmosphere. It just feels like I'm just talking to myself, but okay, I don't mind. You guys will get this message later tomorrow anyway, so it's fine. But I really wanted to just talk today about how manifesting has so much to do with your intention. And I'm also doing like a class tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. What day is it? We are, yes, Tuesday. So on Tuesday we are doing a class on my Patreon. You guys know my Patreon is Lady Isha. Just check the description later. You can just join my Patreon there. We are doing like a class there where we're going to be talking about the steps to actually manifest, especially for ladies who think that the law of attraction doesn't work for them, who think that this is just stories and it just never works for me. I don't know what this is and stuff like that. So if you've had this kind of experience, then actually that means that the law of attraction may not work for you, but there's other laws that may work for you, you know. So you have to kind of test the waters a little bit, because okay, I don't want to make this live a little too long, but depending on what your design is and what your structure is, a different law will be applied to you. Does that make sense? It's such a weird thing. I know, like, you guys need more details on that. I know, which I'll tell you guys in the Patreon class. And this is also something you will read in my book that's coming up as well, about human design and stuff like that, because I am so crazily doing my research on that and stuff. And I want lots of information, my personal experience, all put there in that book, so you guys can read that. Once you guys read that and you understand, now it makes sense, then you will understand why some of the law of attraction and stuff like that, that some of the techniques have not really worked on you and why they didn't work on you, you know. It's not that they don't work, of course they do, but yeah, some structures work differently for other people. That's just that. Not that it doesn't ever work, but it does. Just you may need a different method, basically, and that's all there is to it. What else did I want to tell you guys also? What else did I manifest? Just recently, I can tell you another thing that I just recently did. I think, again, it was more than a month ago. I'm like, oh God, you know what? Let me stop complaining and let me just do this one thing. Just ask for what I really want. And what I asked for was, I really, really want friends that are kind of content creators also. And that are like nice people. And it's so funny because I joined this new club, and I go there often. And I find so many people there. And I bumped into this one girl and we started talking, and every other day or every week, if we go there, I meet her, you know. And we became friends. We're always talking, and then we decide, okay, you know what, tomorrow I'm coming here as well. Let's just come together at the same time. So we started to like plan out like that and meet more often and stuff. So we started to get to know each other a bit more, and I realized, oh my God, she makes content too, and she kind of does similar kind of things also. So it would be nice to meet her often, you know. So we both planned, hey, let's just go outdoor one day and just make content with each other. Let's just help each other. Let's just make content together, because I always make things alone, but it would be nice if we did together. And I'm like, well, that's interesting, because I usually do content alone also. Even if I do outdoors, I do it alone, because distractions just, I leave, like, I don't work if there's too much distractions. Then I just want to focus on friends, and I'm not going to make any content basically. So when I want to make content outdoors, I do it alone. That's my day for myself alone. That's it. So I said, okay, fine. If you want to do the same and you have been doing the same thing like me, that's amazing. Let's do it together. And it's so funny because within a month, I manifested that friend. I just set an intention that I want a friend who's also a content creator, and we like understand each other rather than questioning and, you know, all that. Because sometimes it happens when you tell people you make content or whatever. Oh, yeah, you have all this time. Like, it's judged in a different way. So you can't just be friends with just everyone, because some people just don't understand that. And then you're always in a position of just explaining yourself and being judged or whatever. And nobody needs that energy, do you? I mean, it's just not peaceful, is it? So with this friend, her name is Oleta, we met today, which is why I still have my makeup on, because I'm like, hey, let me just quickly do a live and then I'll go to sleep and do my skincare also. So we went outside today. We went outdoors and had this We had a few hours where we just helped each other make some content. We made some amazing, by the way, we made some amazing photos. We clicked amazing photos. We also did some really nice clips for her as well and for me as well. And oh my god, it was so aesthetically pleasing and really nice. I'm gonna upload them. I actually did a little expressions clips that I could include in my videos for my finance channel, or even also for this one here. So when I will edit a new video next time, I can include those little clips of expressions in those videos. I just thought it would be a nice idea to do that, you know, dress up nice and whatever, stuff like that. So I did that. We took some really nice photos. I took my heels with me, so I was aesthetically very pleasing today, you know, and yeah, we did some different hairstyles and different photos or whatever. We just did some random things, and it was a lot of fun. It was like the best day ever, and I'm like, oh my god, wow. I never really met another person who also does almost the same things and is almost on the same wavelength also, where you just say one thing and they understand the next sentence already. Like, you don't have to question, you don't have to explain yourself. It's easy flow, easy go kind of a thing, you know. And that kind of friendships are actually usually very nice blessings to have, rather than the ones that are always so complicated where you have to explain yourself and do all of those things. I don't have too much energy for that, to be very honest. You guys know I talk about this a lot, where I say I like to preserve my energy because I don't have that much, to be very honest. I think some people have a lot of energy where all day long they can, that was my phone, sorry. Some people have a lot of energy where all day long they can just run and they still have a lot of energy. With me, it doesn't work that way. I have to keep my energy to myself. I'm gonna stay quiet if I have to. And when I need things done, then I know, okay, fine, I'm energized enough, you know. So this is that one thing that works for me. I know it's different for every single person. For introverts, it's different. For extroverts, it's totally different as well. So that's that. Let me pick up my phone, by the way, guys. It would be really nice if you guys comment. Why do I not see comments today? Which is really weird. Maybe nobody is commenting. And maybe it's also very, very late. So I'm shamelessly here talking to myself. No, I mean, there's a few people, so that's fine. But yeah, I think when it comes to my content, I've become a little bit shameless. I would just like go on and just speak whatever. Whoever is gonna need the message, they will get it. Whoever, yeah, everybody has their own timings. I don't want to force anybody to watch anything particular any particular time. I feel like I just keep creating content. When anybody needs that particular kind of message, you know, they will see. They will see. It's on them. It's not my duty, you know what I'm saying? My duty is just to share whatever I feel like, share the good things that somebody can also kind of relate with and stuff. And then the ones that want to execute the things, it's on them to watch me and maybe, you know, take notes or ask or whatever. And of course, if they need more in-depth help, then they can also book my level up sessions and stuff. And it's also very interesting because recently I've had people from like different countries wanting to book sessions, but not really for the level up part, the emotional and the mental, but they wanted a lot of help regarding financial stuff as well. So I have this new client, which is actually a male. It's very interesting because I never had this situation before, so I would like to share that, because again, this is also another thing that I have recently manifested. I think in less than 2 months ago, I think 2 months ago, I was like, I love doing level up clients where, you know, we talk about grooming and their mindset and their emotional stuff. We kind of sort it out, we go through that, we heal, and you know, then we kind of take steps towards the right things that we want to manifest, basically. So I was like, that has been fun, loved it, I love it, I thrive for that. But this is gonna be new. So let me also manifest some finance clients where I can help them set their finances right and stuff, right? Like just guide them with the things, see what mistakes are they doing and where they could improve so their finances could improve. So I was manifesting that, kind of setting my intention. I'm like, that would be so nice. I was just asking for it, see, without any double mind, without any doubts, without any other questions, like no turbulence. And I'm just saying it would be nice to manifest these kinds of clients where let me fix their financial situations and like guide them. That would be so amazing. And out of nowhere, again, somebody finds me and they message me and they email me actually. And I'm like, oh, that's the same person I got an email from as well, and also a message on my social, I think it was on my Instagram, yes. And they said to me that I'm having a little bit of issues. I make money, I manifest a lot of money. I have no problem spending, but I'm not able to do more. Like, I'm still on the same level. And the level is nice, by the way. This person is very educated, makes really good money and stuff like that. But that person wants to go one step up. And I'm like, okay, we could actually work with that. And it's been such a journey, and it's so much fun actually to do that stuff also. It's very interesting. And I love that when you guide a little bit, analyze their situation and tell them, okay, this is where you're actually doing wrong things. You don't know. That's interesting. Nobody's telling you that. You need to know this is wrong. And instead of that, actually start doing this thing and you'll be better off financially. So yeah, that's just, yeah, that's just that one thing. Again, I manifested that also within less than 2 months, because you guys know my finance channel has not been up for too long anyway. It's been less than a year. But really, when I started to, take that more seriously, it was just a few months ago. So within a span of 2 months, I'm like, I need to start doing clients for finances also. And so I've manifested 2 new clients within less than 2 months. And that's amazing. So all I'm saying to you here today, I think the conclusion of this live video will be, you can manifest anything you want. You are always manifesting, whether it's the good stuff or the bad stuff. You really are manifesting all the time. The things that are bad, that are coming to you, that are unwanted, let's say, those are the ones that are coming to you because you're not really sure about the other thing. If you're really ready to get that, are you ready for that? Are you? Because you may say, I am ready for that, but energetically, are you really ready for that? Or do you still have a little bit of turbulent emotions about it, or like a little bit doubts about it, a little bit too many questions about it? If you have all of that situation, then nothing is gonna, you're gonna get stuff, but unwanted stuff. You're not gonna get the stuff that you really, really want, because about that want stuff, about the thing that you really want, you have just too much turbulence in your system, you know do I really need these clients? I'm not sure if I'm ready to be out there. I'm not sure if I'm ready to guide. I'm not sure if I can really do good stuff. Let me fix this thing first, and then I'm going to do that. Let me sort this thing out first, then I'm going to do that. And so that thing that you really, really want doesn't even happen. You have put that on hold. Mentally, emotionally, it's on hold. You're controlling it. Like, it's there in front of you. You know what you want, but it's lingering right there because you never really let it come to you, because you're like, wait a minute, I have to sort this thing first. I have to do this thing first. We girls do this with a lot of things, whether it's with clients, new jobs, friends. We also do this a lot in relationships, especially the ones that are busy working and still single. And people meet you and they're like, how comes you're still single? I can't believe that. Oh, you know why? It's not that you're a bad person. It's not that you're crazy. It's just because energetically you've put that whole field on hold by your energy, by yourself, by your mental thoughts, by your emotion. You have put that thing on hold because you have so many other things to sort out. So that thing can be on hold. Wait a minute. Let me another week. Let me sort this thing first out. Another week. And then so the whole year goes by. And I think, well, all independent girls with jobs, education, careers, we're all guilty of actually doing that. So I'm sure you know where I'm coming from. Was there anything else, like any other example? It would have been nice if I had some comments and we could have done like an interactive live where you could ask me questions and I could answer something. Since we don't have that thing going on today in this live, sadly, I just have to like keep talking to myself almost. So I'm just thinking if there's anything that I could still present. So we talked about how I manifested an amazing day the other day. I manifested these beautiful flowers. It's just a small example, but you have to start small. You have to start thinking about the smallest things that you can manifest one by one. Just whether it's with shopping, just try to, okay, even if you're going shopping, by the way, just manifest, okay, you know what? This is what I want. I hope I find my size, color, everything. I'm gonna get what I want today. Just manifest that. You will find that today. Trust me. If you're going work, okay, this presentation is I'm gonna get the client. Everybody will be pleased with my presentation. I'm gonna get the job done. This is it. And I'm look great while I do that. Get yourself in that energy. And by the way, if you are somebody who's having trouble really getting into that energy, then you maybe need to work on some other areas of your life also. For example, if you're not healed from the inside, it's going to be so hard for you to manifest even the smallest things because your energy is very turbulent, you know? Or if you're somebody who's also going through um, a very rough time, like emotionally, totally sad and closed off, or very depressed, or maybe a heartbreak and stuff, you've lost a loved one or lost a family member, maybe lost your lover, whatever. In that case, also, it will be very hard for you to manifest because you're not being able to get yourself into that energy. You're also not able to think too positively about anything. Like everything is like, yeah, I'll never get that anyway. So, because you are speaking of your own energy that way, so even the smallest things that you want, you're not going to be able to manifest those things, even though those small things are so small. But at this moment, because of all the inner stuff that you have going on, even the smallest things are going to feel like such massive, big things to achieve and accomplish, even though they're small things, you know? So heal yourself and work on your inner things that whatever is going on, especially if you're going through some really like heartbreak and bad phase of life and emotional turbulence and stuff like that. Get that sorted first, you know? Then you'll be able to manifest. Because in order to manifest, in order to set these intentions, you have to get into that energy. And whatever helps you to get into that energy, for example, I think that some people, what helps them to get into that energy is compliments. Pay them compliments and they're flying high, honey, you know? I think with me, compliments don't really work for me. With me, what really works is me having a morning ritual, having my chai. Like, nobody talk to me before I have my tea, okay? I'm gonna have my tea. I'm gonna listen to some meditative music or something, or a motivational video. I'm gonna burn some candle, like just make like this zen, peaceful atmosphere, you know. And then I'm gonna do some little makeup, just do my hair, dress cute, okay, aesthetically pleasing, okay, nice. Now I'm in that high flying energy, you know. Like that's, I think, me time, self love. Even if I do just a face mask and foot mask, I'm flying high, you know. And different things work for different people, by the way, different strokes for different folks, right? Sometimes I think what works for people is when you send them morning lovey-dovey messages, it gets them to feel high flying. If you have a partner like that, use that energy in to your advantage, you know, where if they're sending you morning lovely messages, check them, because it's gonna make you feel okay, flying high now, amazing, okay, now I can manifest. Does that make sense? So if you can get that kind of positive energy around you, if you need it from other people, take advantage of that. And make sure you only surround yourself with people who actually have that love to give to you, because that's what you can then use to manifest stuff, you know. You need to use that energy. um, Also, I think for some people what works is having like a best friend that you can talk to, having a best friend that you can talk to about everything. You know, some people fly high when they have this feeling of connecting or relating to someone, and then they fly high, and then now they can manifest, you know. And with some people like me, let us sit alone, take our time, do our thing, let's get ready, look cute, now we are flying high. You and I can manifest anything, especially if I'm having some really nice hair day. I'm not having nice hair day today, I think you can tell, but when I have a nice hair day, by the way, nice lipstick on, okay, nice bright lipstick, and my heels are nice, my shoes looking nice, I'm flying high. Like that day I'm manifesting literally every single thing, you better believe that, because today I'm just feeling myself, today I'm glowing differently, you know. So when you have that inner glow, it's just this different feeling that I cannot explain to you in words. But if you are good at manifesting, you know what I mean. And if you're not good at manifesting, you will not know what I mean right now, but you will know slowly, slowly, when you start taking the steps, okay? The steps and stuff like that, that's a whole class. Again, tomorrow's Monday. Tuesday, we're going to do the class on my Patreon. I don't know if you have joined it or not, but I welcome you to do so. I welcome you to my Patreon. Become a family member. You will have access to all the previous classes. But anyway, the new one is coming on Tuesday, and in that, we're actually talking about if the law of attraction has not worked for you by until now, then what are the steps that you can take and test and try for yourself that would actually help you get there. So I'm going to talk about the steps. So I have like my notes ready and everything, so I need to get into my teacher mod and I'll drop the class on Tuesday. And there's also previous classes. I did another one the other day also about how the Uber girl behaves in the presence of the divine feminine. It was very interesting with some personal examples in there also. I highly suggest you watch that. Again, that one is also my Patreon. Guys, now I think I don't have any more things to discuss. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. And I'm here in my pages, so excuse me, I'm very rough today, even not very good hair day either. But I really wanted to just come live before I do my skincare routine and stuff. So thank you for watching. Take care. You can also follow me on Instagram, and if you need some in-depth help with your journey and fixing yourself, especially your emotions and your mental state, okay, then I welcome you also to book my level up classes, and they're gonna help you a lot. Today somebody also asked me that they are going through a really bad phase after like their separation and stuff, and would the sessions help them? The sessions are actually one-to-one, like personal one-to-one, so it's not really particularly just for like grooming and mental stuff. It's also if you're going through some turbulent times where you need a little bit of healing and guiding and some steps that you can follow. So you can discuss literally anything with me on that, in those sessions, and we can work on that. It doesn't have to be particularly just about styling and stuff. No, it's you can discuss literally anything and we can work on that. And if there's something that particularly I can't work on, then I'm very resourceful. I'll link you with something that works for you, so you don't have to worry about that part anyway. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Isha. Whoever is going to be watching this later and who's going to be new to this channel, because I'm not deleting these videos anyway, they're always going to be here, and I'm sure you'll find these videos if you need these. That's all. Whoever needs this, they will find it. But good night now. I have to do my skincare and say bye-bye to you, and I'll see you guys on my Patreon on Tuesday. Good night. Where's the finish button? Hello? Found it.